Okay, friends, we are taking you to South Florida's Treasure Coast in the unscripted docuseries #TheDish. Now, it's conceptualized and filmed right here in SoFlo, and this LGBTQ+ show is chock full of laughs and shade. I sat down with the star and creator, Adam Barta, who shared with ISF the genesis of this show and so much more. Take a look. Welcome to the great lighting.
This is better than the Quattro Media Studios, which is where we did The Dish, so I'm very impressed.
Well, Quattro Media is your company. You shoot this show called The Dish, #TheDish. Tell us about it.
So #TheDish is this sort of faux hyper reality show that takes all of these reality TV personalities like Mama June Shannon, Tan Mom, a bunch of drag queens, throws them into the Treasure Coast of Florida, mixes it up, and creates pretty much chaos. And the show is about trying to figure out what the show should be about. So it is a total parody and mockumentary of the current state of reality TV.
Which is what?
It is absurdity, I think. I mean, it's kind of, this project actually started 10 years ago, and it was a totally different thing. I was trying to be a reality TV personality. As people who know me, has followed my career, over the years I've done some pretty crazy stuff, from being on The Housewives to, doing videos with Jersey Shore.
I gotta ask you about this. Yeah, you've done a lot. The Housewives, Mr. Miami, all the things. How does one become a professional reality TV star? It's like saying I'm a professional gambler. Like, what kind of skill set do you have to be successful in that endeavor?
Well, they do have in common, they will both wind you up in therapy. But they actually, it's kind of, I think I fell into it. I was a musician and I'm a writer, and I think I kind of fell down this path of doing duets with reality TV stars. And that was just a product of chance, me with the right manager, meeting people and trying to advance my career,
Yeah.
So I did these viral duets with like Tan Mom and Honey Boo Boo and all of these crazy personalities.
We can't forget Lisa Lampanelli.
And Lisa Lampanelli is one of the funnest people to work with because she's an actual actress and performer.
She's great.
But as it became more and more crazy, these personalities I was working with, I realized there's something here. What if I documented this experience? Because I was having Michael Lohan call me about Lindsay, like all this insanity. And I'm like, no one would believe my life. So for years I tried to force myself into this reality TV box of saying, let's document this, let's show it. We got all these names. And it was always about the names, and never about Adam and about the show. And then, it was a light bulb moment for me in my head when I realized it shouldn't be about that. It should be about the comedy. It should be about the absurdity of what's happening. Not you trying to force yourself looking like this fabulous reality, like Kim Kardashian, because you're not. It's self-awareness, and that's what really the #TheDish is. It's me being self-aware about how stupid and ridiculous I've been, and just saying, we're all doing this, guys. It's not just me.
The state of LGBTQ+ content in television, on broadcast, linear, and also on digital. We have shows like American Horror Story right now in New York that is very LGBTQ+ queer-centric in the storylines. And we're seeing a lot of those tropes come back. We thought we were moving away from the gay man dying of AIDS, the trans woman who is a prostitute, that side of those types of tropes that we really need to eradicate. Even though they are real, there are other stories to be told. What do you think about that? What do you say to those who feel that we haven't really turned the tide when it comes to our portrayal and our stories in television?
Well, I don't necessarily think that it's bad that exists, the American Horror Story and those kind of narratives. I think it's bad that it's one-dimensional, and I think that's the problem. Is if it's only one dimension, and the people who aren't in our community are watching that from an outside lens, they're thinking that's all there is. We need the stories to be told of the individual gay people, and shows like RuPaul's Drag Race tries to do this, but on a level it's a competition show, so it only goes so far. And I feel like we really need the narrative that is just pushing through the gay community, that shows what it is. And not like, of course people fight, everybody fights, but again, that's one dimension. And I think what's missing is the multifaceted aspects of what the culture and LGBT community are. It's not just fighting, it's not just makeup, it's not just drag queens, it's not just, prostitutes on the street. It's not prostitutes. But it's not that's
what we've seen, though.
And that's what we need. We need representation. I think this all goes back to the bigger movement in society of just having people's voices heard and people watching it. Like with #TheDish, it's about, I want somebody watching it, whether you're gay, straight, black, white, whatever you are, an alien, you're saying, oh my God, I can see myself in one of these characters, and I think that's funny and I enjoy it. And humor is the way to people's hearts, in my opinion.
Adam, congratulations.
Thank you.
It takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and emotion to bring something like this to life. I think that people sometimes see the end result and think that, wow, that just magically appeared, but they don't know what goes into that, and a lot goes into that, and you're just living proof that if you stick to it, you can make it happen, and you are making it happen. Pleasure to have you on Inside South Florida, man.
Yes, I am amazing to be here. Thank you so much.